Hello everyone, welcome back to the AKT channel. Today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin USDT and Ethereum USDT. In Bitcoin USDT, the price is currently bouncing, and in the short term, as you can see, it is slightly bullish in divergence, as you can see right here. So also at the Ethereum, if you want to know more about, so make sure you watch to the end of the live. I will be talking about Bitcoin USDT and Ethereum USDT, how the market is changing and how you should do it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up to the live. I will be appreciated. And if you I will be appreciated, and you can also watch other content and other live in my channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't have to miss out. So as you can see right here, there's a lot of things changing in the Bitcoin USDT and Ethereum USDT dollar. But the main point is that in the long, as you can see right here, even if the market is changing, you can see right here, after the bullish trend, it's always making an impulsive wave stretcher. So you don't have to, you can only see that right here, after making an impulsive wave stretcher right here, you're making a slight bullish impulsive wave stretcher. You don't know that if you don't have really too much, but I can see how's it going by, as you can see right here, after the making an impulsive slowly wave stretcher right here, impulsive sideways, and making an impulsive wave stretcher, always making an impulsive wave stretcher right there. So you can see how the market is changing, and yes, like it is always like that, because as you can see right here, after the impulsive wave stretcher, and making a sideways wavy sideways, wavy side, and after that making a small invalidated divergence, bearish divergence. As you can see right here, the lines are not invalidated yet, but after the impulsive wave stretcher and making a wavy sideways, they always make like move down, or the market goes down, or making an impulsive wave stretcher. Like it is always like that. As you can see right here, after reaching this point, it's always like that. It is still going to be goes down and making an impulsive wave stretcher again. It's always like that. As you can see right here, after making an impulsive wave stretcher, so it is slightly going a bullish divergence as right here, and wavy sideways line, and after that it always making a goes down. The market is really slowly ascending, and after that it goes down. So as you can see right here, the prices are not changing too much, but you have to know how the market is work, and you should have to see that the price is gonna be not too fast. It will change every time. So as you can see, in the past, the prices are right here, it is stable and making a wavy sideways stretcher, and after that and making a impulsive wave stretcher. So for now, it is also like that. I will be zooming into the 2-hour time frame, as you can see right here. So as you can see right here, after making, for now is the divergence is really ascending, not too much, but as you can see, it's going to ascending like this line. But after that, it making a wavy sideways wavy line for now. So it's not always steady, but it is changing, not too much, but it is still going. So it's like that. Today, the main point is I'm going to show you how the market is working, and I will show you how it is working. So watch out what I'm going to tell you. So quick update here on the 1-day time frame. I will be showing in the 1-day time frame first. The Bitcoin is technically within the changing a lot, not too much, but of this year, and this is simply because the price of still forming significant higher low and higher high on the much larger time frame at the super trend indicator or the 1-day chart. This is still sitting in the best day, as you can see right here. It is still going like in here for the much longer trend, but the point is right here, which is basically the point where is the distance. The indicator will reverse from green to the red, and then the point of invalidating is sitting in the 25,000 point Bitcoin. So basically, we would not need to see a confirmed breakout, close candle, close ideally weekly candle, close by 2020 or 25K in order to confirm this indicator on this time frame, and also be ascending in the break below 25K. That will also form a lower low. So essentially, a confirmed break below will be like 25K, will be a confirmed significant, like goes like this on the confirming large time frame. But at least as for right now, obviously we have not seen. So what this means is right now, obviously we are bearish in the short term, looking at the daily chart time frame, as you can see. So the bullish price action is not invalidated yet for now, but I hope it will be like, for now it is going in the wavy side right here. So caused by the right here, the divergence of the 1-day chart also on the daily chart, but of course it is possible to experience in short-term bearish trend right here. It's making like the larger bullish trend, just like how we can see in the short term as right here in the bearish trend at here. The much larger bearish trend, at least or right now, it is basically the situation for now. If you're zooming into the 2-hour time frame, Bitcoin chart once again technically have in the divergence. So right now we have not yet seen a strong reversal for in the RSI, the price acting, forming higher lows and a higher high again in the on the top or this bearish divergence. We will need to see a breakout in the RSI and above this descending line, the descending line resistance, which obviously as of right now has not yet been seen since all the way back up here, right here. So the $1,000 just in the somewhat shorter term, technically we are trending more bearish than bullish if you've been watching my live or the last 1 month or so. Since the way back up here on the comparing, the price addition we'll see in the back of this in the past, that the shorter term bearish trend is technically still within a much larger, as you can see right here, but less than the invalidation level break. And as for the support and resistance on the daily chart time frame, we still have this significant, but in between around 24 and 26, like 3K, which has been support back here and during the support like McJohn, like also in the during the middle of February, like as for resistance on the daily chart. Of course, we still have the bearish different resistance at the way up here, sitting at around 30,000, but 31,000 approximately. And as for the daily Bitcoin price oscillator, right now the daily Bitcoin mat is technically in the showing bearish right here on the daily chart. But with the being said, right now it is showing less and the less bearish momentum, and it is actually moving toward a possible bullish cross, perhaps like coming in a few days. And right here, the price addition action continue over the next few days. The daily Bitcoin RSI technically ascending from here, and also here. So downside with active bearish divergence, and so overall is moving in wavy style. Shorter term is still more bearish than bullish, but with that being said, over the last few days, and as I've been saying in the RSI, it is extremely oversold on the daily time frame, and usually when the daily Bitcoin RSI is oversold. So this is basically mean that the price has gone too far. As right now you can see, I will show you in here. So you can see right here, it is technically ascending line in everywhere, like as you can see. So it's making in every here and here and here, also here too. It's making and ascending in everywhere, but after that we need to see some time to reset the RSI or this oversold territory, and typically that reset in the RSI from oversold territory, like back to the upside place, or like right here, either choppy sideways price action over the coming days, bullish recovery over the coming days or week. Obviously so far over the last few days, for nearly the last 1 week, ever since this massive dump right here, obviously we have been seeing a lot of choppy sideways price action now, and the slight bullish price action right here, which is the I have been talking about in the important understand that this signal, but itself, it is not necessarily enough to confirm the shorter trend right here, but the longer trend is like the bullish trend. But so far, that in order to become more confident that we are flipping more bearish again in the shorter trend, we will need to ideally invalidate it right here. And this bearish divergence, this time frame, like the daily chart and also on the 2-hour time frame chart, by seeing a breakout and reviewing the RSI. But with that being said, if you're zooming into the much shorter time frame, about like 4-hour time frame, on the you can also see in my last live on YouTube, new belly divergence is recently confirming. Obviously we have a lower right here, and so the RSI is obviously in the bullish divergence as right here. So the momentum is basically descending in momentum in the imminent short term, which once again usually play out in the either choppy sideways action, or if not a slight bullish relief, which is typically basically we have seen since the last few days right here, and divergence confirmed around a day ago. And generally speaking, this short-term bearish divergence on the 4-hour chart, for example, play out over a few days, usually around 2 days or like so, before it potentially begin to wear off. But basically the 4-hour time frame trending in the upside remain right now, as you can see right here, above this important ascending line of this, essentially mean this short-term bullish divergence remain intact. And now if you're new into this, you might be wondering, well, a bullish divergence should contradict a bearish divergence in the 1-day chart time frame. So understand that difference between different time frames. So for example, this year, the smaller divergent time frame is technically, considering it is smaller pattern, it usually play out in the faster than the larger pattern on the larger time frame. And also on the larger time frame, the larger pattern are more significant than the smaller time frame. And so essentially what this actually means, this is the short term right here, but the bullish divergence is resulting in the slight pause from this bearish trend right here. And we seeing on the daily time frame, as we just hear playing out loud right here, pause from the shorter term bearish trend in the form of some choppy sideways price action and even some slight pullback price action. But ultimately we did remain within this short-term bearish trend right here, and trend we just have paused from trend. So once again, that basically situation that we have are right now. But of course I will talk about in the future live. If you're not know looking on the Bitcoin across the multiple different exchange. Right now we have a lot of buy order sitting around here, and zooming into the 1 hour time frame, as you can see, there is a lot of buyer and seller dollar per Bitcoin. So basically those price level support as for resistance. Looking at some choppy sideways price action, have a lot of order at around 26.9k to 27k. So once again, those price just in the shorter term should act as a bit of resistance. But anyway, getting into the Ethereum chart, on the Ethereum 1 day time frame, there's not much, but around this important area sitting in between 1650 and 1.7. And obviously I mentioned in my last video, if you don't watch it, you can also check out on my YouTube channel, that the price on the Ethereum positioning attempting a break considering like 1650, considering that the candle close match making a lot of short-term bearish. So 1.16.5, so it was not a lot of confirmation. So basically, in order to become confident that we are really breaking to the downside, but see more significant is like more candle close, even more like rejection, confirming a new pattern right here. And if you can see right here, so confirming in the break but down beside the being said right now, it is technically going down and might right here, but it is not the problem. You have to be afraid. But the smaller time frame, it is not too much, but it is like not too much. It is not technically changing like the Bitcoin, but for now it is also like the not too much different. It is also like the Bitcoin changing and ascending and dropping from the top of that and the shorter term oscillator. So you guys might know what is happening and actually giving up more to the room to the downside later on. So once again, it is just possibly that could play out over the coming weeks, and we still need to consider. So this is not enough to fully confirm that the barrier trend is over and we are not slightly bullish back. As right here, it is making ascending. It is not too much at the same, but for now it is ascending at right here and here, making a lot of wavy and bullish divergence right here. So as you can see right here, for now it is changing not too much, making a wavy side. As I've been telling you, it is going in wavy side in 70 and 50, as I've been telling you in the past slide. So for now it is going in wavy style. After that, making a positive wave stretcher to the top. So for now it might go between this line for wavy style. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. So this is about this, and you can see right here it is not too much for now, but it will go to the lot. So I hope you guys understand what I just said. It's just not too different between Bitcoin USDT and Ethereum USDT. It is going both all day or like ascending. So for now it's making a lot of choppy sideways and bouncing time for now. So I hope you guys understand and make a right decision. How have you thought? You can also comment and also contact me if you want to know. Yesterday it's down now, so for now the market is changing and you should collect it. You shouldn't be afraid. So that is why I hope you guys understand, and you can also ask me what to do. So if you want to know more, you can contact me. So thank you guys, thank you everyone for watching my live every day. If you're new to the TikTok channel, you can also check out my YouTube channel. I will be appreciated, and thank you everyone for watching my live. Hope you guys see you in the